Hello everyone and welcome back to Manifest Finesse on YouTube. My name is Manifesting Guide. That is my Twitter, TikTok, and podcast. All the links are down below. My paid coaching emails down below and all timestamps are down below. And today we're going to be talking about feeling discouraged and hopeless when manifesting. This usually happens when you've been trying and persisting all day. You feel like you just can't do it anymore. Either something triggers you so much in the 3D, whether it's the opposite happening or sometimes it's nothing happening and you just feel like nothing has happened for the longest time and you just want to give up and combust. You just feel like it's not working. I'm not getting what I want. Why isn't it working? I've been doing this for so long. What am I doing wrong? If it's a situation where you feel like you just need to cry, maybe your SP got another partner, you didn't get the job, you just lost $2,000, your parents are being really toxic still, you just don't feel like you're worthy of anything good and you don't know how to convince yourself otherwise. Feel it, cry it out, yell it out, get it out in whatever way is healthy and safe for you. Releasing, which includes talking about it, because I see a lot of people like, oh, I'm in therapy, but if I say it to my therapist, because this was a limiting belief for me too, like I'm affirming it, but you're not. If you are intentionally releasing it, that is not reacting. Reacting is directing all of that sadness and anger and indulging in negative self-talk. So saying, this is why nothing works. This is why it's fake. Nothing ever works for me. Life sucks. Life is never good for me. Life is so hard. Everything always goes wrong. That is reacting. You can feel without reacting. You can tell someone, my friends are being really mean to me and it's hurting my feelings without it being a new story. Now, if you're doing it to complain, that is reacting. If you're here, oh my God, I hate how they treat me. They're so bad. They're the worst friends ever. I knew they're never real. They're always fake. They always leave me out. That is reacting. But if you were just saying it with the intention to release, that is releasing. What you're not going to do is spiral and victimize. That's what we're not going to do. You are never not the operant power of your reality. Even if it does not look like it, it does not seem like it, things are always going your way and you are always in control and it is always a reflection of you. I know that might trigger some people or annoy some people because you're going to use your 3D to combat that statement, but that's literally what I just said. It is a reflection of you. And I don't know why that would make people feel unempowered or upset. Like, that is so empowering. Like, imagine if you had to share your power with anybody else. You at any time can choose to change the direction of your thoughts and reflect something different. You at any time can stop being a teacher and become a magician and become successful because you desire it. No matter how you feel, no matter what's showing up, it can all change because everything is you pushed out. So what you're going to do after you release, whether it's crying, screaming in your car, watching a movie, you're going to tell yourself in that moment, this too shall pass. This is just passing through. This is not here to stay. It doesn't rain forever. You know, telling yourself like, this is just pass. Like, even if it's been a few days, I think some people have this idea where it's like, if I'm upset for more than a day, that ruins everything. Like, I've had 2 weeks worth of me just not feeling worthy, me not thinking I can get it, like literally feeling hopeless. I was doing good and I just crashed, right? That is fine. If it's 5 days, that's fine. If it's 5 weeks, that's fine. Like, you're not against a clock. You're not against a time clock. Because truly speaking, it really does not rain forever and you are going to be okay. This is passing. This is your life. And it's going to end up better and more perfect than you can imagine, regardless of what you're seeing right now. So what I would do when I would get into those periods is I'd have to go right into self-concept. Even if I didn't believe it, I knew that repetition and persistence was the only way to get me to believe it. You're not going to believe it if you keep saying, I don't believe it, or you're not going to believe it if you don't even put in the effort, because right now it doesn't feel like it. You have to look beyond right now. You have to look beyond the doubts. You have to look beyond the illusion of the 3D. I don't care if you don't believe it. You're not allowing yourself to believe anything else. And you're sure as hell not going back to the old concept of yourself because you worked too hard to get here. It doesn't matter what has materialized in front of you. It doesn't matter if nothing's materialized. It doesn't matter. There's no point in being upset over it. It already manifested. Okay? It's spilled milk. It's chewed gum that you chew the flavor out of. Stop focusing on it. Stop focusing on it. So you can sit there and wallow and ignore the gallon of milk in front of you or ignore the pack of gum in front of you and chew the old gum or cry over the spilled milk, but you're not going to get anywhere. And the point of this is to get out of that feeling of hopelessness, not sitting in it so it doesn't manifest into a bigger feeling. So you can look at this, whether it's something that manifested or you just feeling like nothing's working. You can look at it and be like, it's all good. It's no biggie. It's all working. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. We're good. It's fine. We're good. You know what? It's good. You know what? It's working out. You know what? I'm good. Because why in any universe would you replay an undesirable circumstance, or why would you keep perpetuating that nothing's changing, nothing's happening, I've been doing this for however long? Like, when you got into the state of being, of just feeling hopeless and wanting to give up, didn't that already hurt and suck enough the first time? So why would you keep repeating it? Do you like to live in misery? Because that's what it sounds like. You have to pick yourself up. You have to literally discipline and force yourself out of this place. And when I say forced, I don't mean mental effort. I don't mean making it hard. I see so many people be like, oh, I'm manifesting and I'm exhausted. It's exhausting saying my affirmations. It's exhausting. I can't do it anymore. How much work you're putting in, how much work you're telling yourself I have to put in, I have to do this to get this to get this, is what is being reflected to you. If it feels hard, you're hard. If it feels stressful, you're the stress. When we say it is all a reflection, that doesn't just mean what's showing up. It also means mental effort. It also means ease. It also means speed. Like, you're in control of it all. It shouldn't be giving you a headache to think thoughts. You're thinking thoughts. Like a pink elephant playing golf. Didn't you just think about that? Did that hurt your mind? So why are you making it? Like, you're looking for a reason to make it hard. If it is hard to just think thoughts, it's because you're affirming or persisting or whatever from a place of it being separate from yourself. Happiness is not outside of you. Hopefulness is not outside of you. Faith is not outside of you. Love, self-love is not outside of you. Your desire is not outside of you. It is all within you. What you're doing is you have lipstick on your teeth and you're trying to rub the reflection on the mirror. You're trying to rub it off your teeth using the mirror, and you're wiping it harder and harder and being like, why isn't it going anywhere? You cannot change the reflection. You as the reflector have to be the change you seek to experience. So if you want to feel more hopeful, you have to implement ideas and thoughts of hope. If you want more self-worth, self-love, you have to persist and repeat in more ideas of self-love. If you are in undesirable circumstances, or if you are in no movement situations, you perpetuated it, whether you realize it or not, because we have 70,000 thoughts a day and you're not going to recognize them. But if you're in them, you persisted in them enough to the point where you should have at least recognized them a couple times. You persisted in it. It may not have felt like you were doing it consciously because you're so used to it, because you made it your dominant programming, but you were. It is all a choice. You don't have to exert effort. You just clean your teeth like that and it's done. You just say the thought and it's done. Even if doubts come up, it does not matter. You are assigning meaning to everything. This is why I always tell people who just want to get a quick desire, just want to look for the quick fish, just want to get that. And I'm like, you can ignore self-concept all day, but at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. It comes down to how you see yourself, how worthy you see yourself, how powerful you see yourself. That's all it comes down to. I don't care what you're manifesting. If you're manifesting a person, a job, a boss to be different, and you're always like, well, how do I get them to change? The answer is, how do we get you to change? You are the reflector. Stop taking yourself off the pedestal. I don't care if you feel like crap. I don't care if you feel like your life is a complete crap storm right now. It does not matter. I don't care if your life is a complete crap storm right now. It does not matter. You dance through it. You be delusional through it. You persist through it. If you tell yourself there is never any lack in your reality, there will never be lack. If you tell yourself there will never be struggle in your reality, there will never be struggle. I don't care what you're seeing. It's only reflecting what's in your mind. The present moment isn't your current thoughts. Just like me thinking, I love being in Japan. Did I teleport there? No, because the present moment is not an accurate representation of the new thoughts that you're assigning to yourself. I could be in Japan in 4 hours. I can be in Japan tonight. Movement is happening. When I persist on that, I don't have to see it though. So it doesn't matter if you don't see it or don't feel like it. Keep saying it. Tell yourself it is always working out for you. It is so easy. It is so easy. It is so easy. There's never any lack. I'll tell people to do that and they'll be like, okay, so if I say it, it'll come. It's like, no, like you're not doing it for anything outside of you. You're not convincing anybody else outside of you that you're worthy. You're not trying to convince a crush, an ex, a teacher, a boss, a child that you are worthy of love or respect. When you're persisting in your mind, you're literally having a conversation with yourself. So what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? If you're saying to yourself, I deserve the best, I deserve the best, I deserve the best, hear it. Like, hear that and be like, yes, I do. If your limiting beliefs come up, like, no, you don't. Hear that as if somebody was saying that to you that you didn't like, and be like, I deserve the best. I deserve the best. Don't know who you are trying to tell me that I don't. I deserve the best. So this is my reality. I'm getting what I want. I'm powerful. I'm limitless. I'm valued. I'm obsessed with myself. I deserve the best, and I'm not losing in my reality. No circumstances have hold over me. And I need you to widen your lens. I need you to broaden your perspective. You have decades left on this earth. Do you really think that you're going to die without having materialized everything you desire? No. I know you want it now in your 3D, but I don't care. If you want it now, then you'll do what it takes to get there. If you want it now, then you'll work on having it in your mind. It's not outside of you. You already have it now. If you feel hopeless or worthless or anything like that, and you are still in the mindset of, but I want it now, I just want to see my 3D, I'll do anything to see it, good luck. Good luck. The 3D is just reflecting you. So keep saying you want it, keep saying you don't have it, keep saying it's hard. Good luck. Get a grip. You are the one in control. This is why I like to remind myself of the end whenever I feel hopeless or this or that. I've already seen it in my head. It has to play out that way. I'm the director of the movie, and even if I'm in undesirable circumstances, I already have the spoiler. I already know the end. I already know that I'm going to be in the new car. I already know that I want to be in the new job. I already know somehow, some way, it's all taken care of. And I love that I don't have to worry about that. I love that all I have to do is to keep flipping the thoughts. I love that all I have to do is just keep telling myself how beautiful I am, how amazing I am, how worthy I am. I can't wait to see how this third party exits my SP's life. $2,000 just got withdrawn. I can't wait to see how $5,000 shows up. You are seeing less than 1% of the world through your 5 senses. So this video right now, this is all you see, right? But there's a door right there. There's a window right there. There's a suitcase on the floor right there that's open with my stuff. You'll never see it. That does not mean that things aren't happening around me just because you can't see it. So you can't say what you want doesn't exist because you can't see it. You're literally experiencing 1% of the world. And 95% of your life is controlled by the subconscious. So 95% of things you're not experiencing with your 5 senses. Just like at the time you're watching this video isn't the current time that I'm filming it. What were you doing when I was filming this video? You have no idea. But the movement was happening to get you to see this video. Movement was happening. You just had no idea. You don't know when I filmed this video. But it took me filming this. It took me manifesting and materializing this idea to get you to see it. So movement is always happening. It doesn't matter. That's why the how or when doesn't matter. Because you're not going to know until it happens. So stop getting discouraged by your 3D because it doesn't determine anything. This does. What you tell yourself does. When I get discouraged, that's when I really kick in delusion. I'm just like, you know what? You know, if this is how life's going to show up for me, I'm just going to tell myself what I want to hear. Because up until that point, I was probably playing it safe. I wasn't really trying to reach my full potential. I was still back and forth. But you know, if this is how life's gonna show up, F it. Like, my SP loves me, money loves me, money flows into my life. I have the best friends, I have the best career, I love life. I'm getting paid millions just by doing nothing. I make millions of dollars a day. Like, because when a lot of people, you know, get hopeless or want to give up, it's kind of like nothing matters. Nothing matters, it doesn't work. But for me, I don't victimize. I say if nothing matters, I'm gonna just let go. But all in all, you are getting exactly what you want. There is no reason to feel hopeless. Because you are the light of the world. Because you are in control. Because if it was not possible for you to materialize what you desire, the desire wouldn't exist. It's like thinking a color you've never seen before. You can't. You couldn't conceptualize anything that didn't exist. And the possibility of your power. And the possibility of your mind. It is possible. You're not giving up. You're getting what you want. Revert back to self-concept and start from the foundation. And with that being said, that's all I have for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed. You are all limitless angels. You deserve everything. If other people can have it, you can too. Remember, you can have anything you want in this universe. Nothing's too big, small, wide, or expensive. I believe in you. You should believe in you. And I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.